Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. So today I'm continuing to do some more of the woodland creatures from the Bloomburrow standard format. And today I'm doing the deck that probably the weakest of all the creatures I've gone through, creature types I've gone through so far, and that's the raccoon deck, the Gruul Raccoon. It's kind of caught in a weird spot amongst the other Gruul decks. The top Gruul decks being the Gruul Prowess, or the Gruul Dinosaur ramp decks, which are just really powerful right now. So the Raccoon deck's kind of in a nowhere zone where it really struggles to compete. Testing out the deck, I will say that because it's been some of the weakest creature performances, that it's lining up more like a casual deck, but it kind of put me in a dilemma of, do I skip this deck or do I continue with covering all the creatures? And I decided to go with covering all the creature types. That way I can do the full 10 color pairs with all the different creatures. So we're doing Gruul Raccoons today. It does, when it wins nicely, but it also struggles against some of the other Gruul style decks or any of the other standard decks. But you know, we've been having some success while we test it out here. So I'll go over it real quick here. We've got 28 creatures in the deck, 22 of which are the raccoons. We have our 2-drop Keen-Eye Curator, nice 3/3 power and toughness for 2 green. And if you exile a card from a graveyard, if there's 4 or more card types exiled with it, it gets +4/+4 and trample. That's pretty good. We have Wandertail Mentor, which is a really nice ramp card, even outside of the Gruul, or outside of the raccoon creature type. Whenever you expend 4, put a +1/+1 counter on Wandertail Mentor. One of the things about expend that I keep having to remind myself is that expend only triggers when you spend mana on spells, not activated abilities. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're playing the expend mechanic. Byway Barter is pretty good. It's a 3/3 menace raccoon, and whenever you expend, you may discard your hand if you do draw 2 cards, so you can decline to do it if you want to. But I found having multiples on the battlefield, getting multiple triggers, is pretty nice. You can discard your hand if you have worthless cards or no cards in hand, and draw 2. If you don't like the 2 that you draw, you can just discard those and get the second trigger to have a better selection of cards. We have the Valley Flamecaller, which is the Lizard Warlock, but this allows any of your raccoons or lizards, which are the creature types in this deck, to deal damage +1 instead, which is pretty useful. We have the Kotai Scavenger from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. This is pretty good considering all the cards in the deck are permanents, so this fits nicely in it. And if you have Descend 4, you can return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty nice since, like I said, all the cards in the deck are permanents. We have the 3 copies of Brambleguard Veteran. When you expend 4, your raccoons get +1/+1 and gain vigilance. Scrap Shooter, which is a really nice 3-drop for 4/4 power and toughness with reach. And then if you gift a card, you can destroy an artifact or enchantment your opponent controls. One of the nice cards in this deck is Maria, the Trash Tactician. At the beginning of your main phase, you can add red or green to your mana pool for each raccoon you control, which is pretty nice. And when you expend 4, you can gain 3 life. If you expend 8, you can exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you have until the end of your next turn to play those cards. And the last 2 creature cards that are not raccoons, though, is Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. This is a pretty powerful 5-drop dragon bird, but it seems to fit in this deck nicely. It triggers the expend mechanic. It also lets you exile cards when it enters, and then whenever it attacks, you can exile cards equal to the number of creatures you control with power 5 or greater. And any of those spells you don't play by the end of your turn, you can it deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards. We also have Hugs, Grizzly Guardian. It's the Badger Warrior 5/5 trample. Also can trigger your expend mechanic, and also exiles cards equal to X from the top of your library, and you have until the end of your next turn to play those. And you can play an additional land on each of your turns, which is pretty nice. So you have some nice ramp mechanics there. For our non-creature spells, we'd have Hunter's Talent. It's a good bite spell. Also lets you level up to level 2, giving one of your attacking creatures +1/+0 on trample. And also, I found it key to use the level 3 ability as soon as possible. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you can draw a card, which goes nicely with Innkeeper's Talent, letting you put +1/+1 counters on one of your creatures at the start of combat. Also, I found it's really important to get it to level 2 as soon as possible. That way your permanents can have, with counters on them, can have Ward 1. And it does stack, so if you have multiple of these and that multiple of them at level 2 or higher, it's kind of like having Ward 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's Ward 1 multiple times, so they still have to pay that cost. And of course, you can level 3 to put twice as many counters of that type on the permanent you control. Then we have 24 lands in the deck, 4 Fabled Passage, 3 Cavern of Souls, 2 Restless Ridgeline, 2 Carplusion Forest, and 2 Copperline Gorge. I am doing one of each of the Rockface Village and the Oak Hollow Village to kind of enhance our raccoon creatures. Then we round it out with 7 forests and 2 mountains. So that's the deck. We'll try it out here real quick. Just a quick reminder, if you want to stay up to date on all the videos I'm doing for Bloomburrow Standard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button too. It definitely helps me out there. And you'll get notified as soon as any new videos go live. So that's the raccoon breakdown. Let's go ahead and hop on the ladder and see if we can steal some wins here. Okay. Yeah, this is keepable. Go ahead and keep this. Maybe a squirrel deck here. Be interesting. No problem. Okay. I think we'll play that, and then we'll play the Keen-Eyed Curator. Bummer. Okay. Alrighty. So I think we'll do a couple things here. We'll cast the and let's see. I want to do it this way. Cast that, we'll gift a card and destroy their arena. And then go ahead and level up the Innkeeper's Talent. Go ahead and attack here. Okay. I don't want to do this. We can spend up to 5 mana. That would trigger our Undertale Mentor. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Go ahead and attack here. Yeah, go ahead and block there. Alrighty. Oh, nice. Let's see here. And I'm not going to attack this turn. Gonna have to jump there. Alright. Yeah, we'll take action there and draw two. Go ahead and attack here. Yeah, we'll have to block. All right. Doing some quick math here. All right. We'll go ahead and cast the scavenger. Get the Dragon Hawk back. Go ahead and cast that. Sure. And Okay. Go ahead and block like that. Block like that. Alrighty. Sweet. We're able to outlast him in a fist fight there. Okay. Nice. So we're on the play. Yeah, we can keep this. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and play the scrap shooter. Gift a card, and we'll attack the mentor. So we're going to destroy the incubator token. That's no fun. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go get a mountain. Alright. And then one in the graveyard. Okay, so we'll go ahead and mentor, and then we'll do the byway barter. Alright. We only have one in the graveyard right now. We cast the scavenger. We can expend and get a trigger. Draw 2 cards. Gain some life. Put some counters. I think that's pretty good. Versus just getting a permanent back from our graveyard. That's a good trade-off. Since we can't get that. We'll go ahead and do this. Take action. Draw 2. Yeah. No attacks. Play land. Go ahead and cast the Valley Flamecaller. That'll be nice because then we can spend the Hunter's Talent. And draw 2 cards. And we'll use the Mentor to destroy the token. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and activate that. And we'll also activate it again so we can start drawing some extra cards. Okay, now let's go ahead and go ahead and attack with everything. And there we go. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Okay. That worked out pretty good for us. Good deal. And we'll go ahead. Attack with everything. Wow, that worked out nicely. Wasn't sure if we were going to get that, but navigated our way through it. Okay, so we are on the play. Yeah, I think we can keep this. We got 3 lands, so that's pretty good. Go ahead and keep that. What are they up to? I'm not gonna block. They might have bluffed me out of that, but bummer.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Sacrifices must be made.
Now I'm kicking myself for not blocking.
Drop it.
Let's see here. And yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll shield right there. And then we'll go ahead and attack Liliana. That was a nice trigger for us.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
All right. I'll just go ahead and activate that, give one of our guys. And yeah, I'll go ahead and attack there. Wanted to get him out of the way because that death touch is a problem for us. Ah, they have another. That's funny. Okay. We play that. We can activate this. That'll give us a card draw next turn. I think we'll just go ahead and we'll attack here. Get the trigger. They can block if they like. Okay. We'll activate this. I think we'll just go ahead and block there. Lisa's a problem. No attacks. But I am going to do those. And we'll pass. Huh. Yeah, that Gleesa's a problem because she can destroy our class. Yeah, block like that. Block like that. Take 5? Yeah, that's fine. We'll let her destroy that class. We'll get it back with the scavenger. And we'll use it to destroy some stuff. Anything we can do? No. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Hunter's Talent and the Primal Guard. Let's do this right. I'll get rid of Lisa. That's the real problem. And then we'll go. What else do we have? We have the Trash Tactician. That'd be pretty good. And I think we'll go ahead and We'll attack like that. Ah, wow. Been lucking out here. Getting some wins. Wasn't happening during testing. Okay, so we're on the play, huh? Sure, we'll keep this. Uh-oh, mono red. They might punish us dearly for it. How do I want to do this? Could play a forest and drop a innkeeper's talent. Or we could do the restless ridgeline, setting us up for next turn, the trash tactician. I think that's probably the way we should go. Okay, now we'll go forest. What are they up to? No blocks. Yeah, had a feeling they were going to ambush in that sense. 6, 7. 10. Ouch. But go get us some real estate here. Alright, so we have 5 mana we can spend. I think we should do the Valley Flamecaller and then the Hunter's Talent. Killing one of those creatures. Still kills it. No attacks. Well, I think we got a block here. Block like so. We're too low on life. Let's see, do they have the Monstrous Rage? Alright. 3 in the graveyard. Yeah, I think we do Innkeeper's Talent. Level that up, and then we'll cast the Keen-Eyed Curator. No attacks. Ooh, Urbrask. Hey, there we go. Let's see. No attacks here. Yeah, they got us. That mouse there. Yep. Oh well. Okay, so we're on the play. Yeah, we can keep this. Do a mount. Oh, another red deck. At least that's what it looks like. We'll do Innkeeper's Talent. Okay, we'll go ahead. We use the Hunter's Talent on the show off. We'll make it a little bit. I want to put the ward on them. That way it really frustrates them. I'll go ahead and swing at them for 6. And then next turn, if we have to, we'll do the level 2. Between these two class talents, getting the ward activated is probably one of the most important for having it. Keeping your creatures on the battlefield. Alright. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. Like they might have lethal. We already can be able to do 16 at least. Yikes. Do they have lethal? Sweet. We got lucky there. Just singed our whiskers, but we got him. Okay, wow, that was the Gruul Raccoons deck, and actually it did far better than I thought it would. I was going to be really happy if we just got 1 win in the 5-game span. We ended up getting 4. So that was far exceeding my expectations. Going into it thinking that the deck was just a casual Kindred deck with the Raccoon creature type, but ended up showing up and performing at the right time. Really happy with it. Got to see some of the cool power between and synergies between the Hunter's Talent and the Innkeeper's Talent. Plus, just being able to augment the power of our creatures using the Valley Flamecaller plus the card draw ability from the byway barter. And I really like the addition of the Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest, and we didn't really get to play Hugs, but it'd be pretty good combo with the Dragonhawk. The Dragonhawk did well. It got us some damage in there towards the end of I think it was game 2 maybe. Plus be able to ramp with the Maria, the Trash Tactician, and being able to destroy artifacts and enchantments, and also having a nice creature with reach with the Sharpshooter. Plus we got to see some of the benefits of using expend with the Brambleguard Veteran, being able to make a raccoon wall and be able to attack and still be able to block, plus getting some of our permanents back with the Scavenger. So a lot of the cards really did their job. The only one we really didn't see any action out of was the Keen-Eyed Curator, just being a 3/3, but we didn't really get to activate it into a 7/7 Trampler. But it is good once you're able to get it. It can be a big problem for your opponents. So I really like the deck. I love the flavor of it. Even though I'd still categorize it as a casual deck, it's still really fun to play if you're just looking for something to try out that you don't really care how you do, but you just want to have some fun playing a different creature type. The Gruul Raccoons deck is pretty fun to play. Even though it's not in the tier categories of the prowess or ramp dinosaur decks that Gruul offers, it's still pretty fun for a Bloomburrow standard. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to make sure to leave a link to the deck list in the video description if you want to check it out. Give it a shot yourself. It's pretty fun. But I think that'll do it today, everybody. But thanks for tuning in. Until then, everybody, I'll be back again soon with another Bloomburrow standard deck. But until then, we will see you next time. Take care.